Hello, welcome back to another video. It's raining outside. I absolutely love an overcast sky when it rains. I think I said it last week. I said, God, it's the small things with me. I'm like, I am so thankful for the rain. I'm thankful, for the bad weather. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually calming, but back in the day when it would rain and I would be in school, I couldn't even concentrate just staring out the window because it would just be so peaceful and relaxing. And then, I don't know, it's just the small things with me. But yeah, let's get into the message. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. And yeah, when that mask slips and you can no longer keep hiding the fact that you're not okay. That's what I want to talk about, when you're not okay. I got to bring up Justin Bieber. I don't know if you guys follow, certain news, celebrity news blogs or whatever. I come across a lot of videos, a lot of posts. He's been in the news lately. He has openly shared his vulnerabilities online. He's going through something heavy. I said this morning, I said, Justin, I was literally talking to my screen, Justin, get off social media, pack up and leave. You can afford to do that. You can go sit on the island, be on the island right now, leave for a little while, until you feel like you again. Because I see it, I see things just getting worse around him if he sticks around, because this is what the world wants. Think about, I'm gonna have to bring up Amy Winehouse. I remember when she was crashing out, she has so much around her, people shoving cameras in that girl's face. And it wasn't until she kind of left and took her a vacation away from everything, I started noticing a difference in her. Sometimes you have to leave, and just get away, disconnect. Even if you can't afford to leave, just turning your phone off, disconnecting until you feel like you again. But unfortunately, this is what the world wants to see. We want to see people going through it. We want to take out our phone. We want to record. We love to witness the downfall of another, ready to capture their worst moments for gossip and entertainment. This is the world we live in, So what do you do when you're not okay? I'm no longer talking about Justin. I'm talking to you now. If you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, you're struggling with your mental health, it's important to prioritize your well-being. You can't pour from an empty cup, my sister or brother listening right now. One powerful step is to disconnect, to reconnect. Take a break from social media is a great first step. Because I promise you, like, I'm watching this guy, he's triggered by every little thing right now, and he's posting stuff. I'm just like, dude, get off social media. It's okay. Send that, mass email or text, letting your friends and family know that you're taking some time for yourself and that you don't want them to worry. And this allows you to kind of focus on your healing without the pressure to constantly communicate with people, because folks will blow your phone up. If you're not answering, maybe just give that person some time. They'll get back to you, Like, I get it. Sometimes people genuinely want to help, but some people might say things that are triggering or unhelpful, and you just really don't need that right now, If you got to disconnect for a while, I need to remind you also, be cautious of monitoring spirits. Unfortunately, some people only check in, not out of genuine concern, but, they just need information to gossip or keep tabs on your struggles. They want to see if you're still doing bad. They don't really care. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then as soon as the phone hang up, they're calling your enemies and like, yeah, she doing bad, Learn to identify these individuals and limit your interactions with them. Even if you're not okay and you know that this person is a gossiper, they don't really care about you, and they ask, hey, how you doing? Always say you're fine. Protect your peace and mental space. So many of us are fighting battles that the world knows nothing about. Don't assume you know what someone is going through. Their silence, their distance, that odd behavior, that whole that's not like them thing, you know, that could be a sign they're dealing with a lot of heavy things behind closed doors. I am thinking about Psalm, and I want to remind someone right now, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. Remember that God is near during our darkest moments. You are not alone, and it's okay to not be okay. God see what you're going through. I recently read about the young woman in the news who wore herself down with exhaustion. She told her coworkers, you know, she needed some time off. She wasn't okay. She was actually tired. She said she needed about maybe 3 days. And she went home and she never woke back up. So she's out of here. You know, Justin may not see this video, but you are a dad. Go take some time away. Stay off the internet. Take some time to heal, because, you know, he's snapping at people who truly love him and just want to be there for him. You know, just you and the Lord. Take some time away and just love on you. You know, I love you guys. I hope this video was helpful. And like always, you know, if you need to reach out to me, everything is in the About Me section. Take care.